Each new day brings new challenges, but AARP only sees possibilities. We're tackling the concerns of our communities and supporting the kind of change that can benefit all of us. Take on today with AARP. Learn how at aarp.org/SD.
This morning, people in KELOLAND reflect upon the year that was and the new year to come. Why optimism abounds as we start 2021. Plus, we'll meet some of the New Year's newest arrivals in delivery rooms across KELOLAND. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. Police are investigating an early morning armed robbery at a business on the west side of Sioux Falls. The call came in around 1:30 this morning for a robbery at a pizza delivery business in the area of 26th and Marion. Police say a subject threatened employees with a weapon and demanded money. He took the money and ran off westbound from the business. Nobody was hurt. The robber is described as a white male around 5 feet tall with a slender build, wearing a black ski mask and a black hooded sweatshirt, jeans and tennis shoes. If you have information, call Crime Stoppers at 367-7007. Firefighters in the Black Hills are coming to the aid of one of their own. The Rockerville Volunteer Fire Department has brought in more than $20,000 through a fundraising raffle for a little girl in intensive care. Baby Lennon is the daughter of firefighter Ty Sabo.
It feels amazing. I mean, the fire department's a tight-knit community, but they're basically my second family.
The Sabos are hoping that little Lennon can go home in a couple of weeks. Well, several new babies arrived into the world to end 2020 and welcome 2021. One of the last babies born in 2020 was Vincent Vakovius to parents Lacey and Zach New Year's Eve at 11:44 p.m. Joining him at Sanford Health the next morning at 12:49 a.m. was baby Kite to parents Jerry and Susan Kite. Then over at Avera McKinnon, Posey Mae Peters was born at 1:14 New Year's morning to parents Carmen and Casey.
Well, we're focusing on our family and health, which is what we've been doing since, we found out we were pregnant and the pandemic started, so just continuing to do that.
Across the state, Monument Health welcomed its first baby of the new year at 3:42 New Year's morning. Billy Hernandez becomes baby number 6 for parents Stella and Jesse. You can find more pictures of the newborns under this story on KELOLAND.com. Well, people in KELOLAND are entering the new year filled with hope that the country will finally turn the corner on the COVID-19 pandemic. We found several people visiting Falls Park on this New Year's Day as a way to clear their minds of the difficulties of 2020 and restore their optimism for the months ahead.
I definitely hope that we see health and prosperity. 2020 was a hard year for a lot of people, and I definitely hope that we will see the pandemic go away.
Park visitors say 2020 had some positives, including families spending more time together at home. Well, let's get our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Root in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We're off to a foggy start to the day, especially in southeastern parts of KELOLAND along I-29 from Watertown points south. And downtown Sioux Falls is a prime example of that. 11, the air temperature. Not much of a breeze to speak of, but just look at the lack of visibility out there. It is going to be a rather murky start to the day, and it's going to be slow to improve, unfortunately. 9-year number for Watertown and Sisseton, 8 Brookings and Mitchell, 17 though in Pierre, 12 Aberdeen, 18 in Rapid City, 27 for Winter. Wind chills though are in the single digits to below 0. East River to the west, we're dealing with wind chills in the teens. So on top of the fog, which you can see on our fog satellite product indicated in those brighter shades of yellow and orange, we are going to be dealing with a cold start to the day, so plan accordingly on a couple of levels. There's our dense fog advisory in effect through 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday morning. Watertown points south on I-29, and Sioux Falls points east along I-90. Visibility will be below a quarter of a mile at times, so you will want to keep that in mind. It's also not the last time we could have fog in the forecast. We'll talk about that coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, Great Bear Ski Valley in Sioux Falls is offering extended holiday hours this weekend. Today's hours are from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday's hours are 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Regular hours return on Monday with Great Bear opening at 3 p.m. Masks are required indoors as well as outdoors if social distancing is not possible. Enjoy a weekend of skiing and snowboarding in the Black Hills. Terry Peak Ski Area near Lead is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's the final weekend of Light the Park, a holiday light display at Split Rock Park in Garrettson. The hours are from 5 to 10 p.m. today and Sunday. Admission is free, but donations are going to a new addition to the park's playground. It's also the final weekend of Lights on Lotta, a neighborhood display in Sioux Falls featuring 17,000 lights. You're asked to make a donation to Canines for Warriors. The display is located at 311 West Lotta. Take a stroll through Falls Park and enjoy the festive holiday lights on display as part of Winter Wonderland. The hours are from 5 to midnight. The tower atop the Visitor Information Center is open until 9 p.m. Winter Wonderland runs nightly through January 10th. The Sioux Valley Model Engineers Society is hosting a free open house this weekend on the north end of the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds. The open house runs from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and includes the largest permanent model train layout in South Dakota. The free Christmas tree drop-off sites are open in Sioux Falls. The locations are at East Chambers Street by the Household Hazardous Waste Facility, as well as on North Lyon Boulevard west of the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds. Today's hours are from 9 to 5, Sunday's hours noon to 5. Be sure to remove all ornaments and no artificial trees. Adam?
As we go through the day today, again, we are going to be dealing with some fog, and dense fog at that, especially in southeastern KELOLAND. But once that gets out of here, well, we have a decent day on the way as temperatures gradually do clear out with 20s and 30s for high temperatures, the latter more likely, especially if we can get in on just a little bit of extra sunshine. To the west, however, well, we already are getting that. Plenty of sunshine to start the day out in western parts of KELOLAND, although right along the North Dakota border we could see just a little bit of cloud cover at first. They get in on improvement later on. Believe it or not, we do have a few features that we're going to be keeping an eye on. It's a pair of cold fronts on FUTURECAST, one this evening, the other on Sunday. Both are generally moisture-starved, though we may see a few very isolated rain showers that may mix in with some snow in northeastern KELOLAND, but even then I think that might be overdoing it, at least in this particular run. Once we get to our Monday, though, we do clear out. Monday, arguably the pick day of the week across the board with sunshine and temperatures a decent bit above average for this time of year. Speaking of above average, 30s East River, 40s to the west. Temperatures really are going to be struggling East River, where that fog is able to really kind of dig its heels in and go away rather slowly. Out west, we get in on more sunshine. Overnight lows tonight in the teens, East River, 20s to the west, and in eastern and southeastern parts of KELOLAND, we will likely see fog redevelop. So keep that in mind as you go about the start of your day on Sunday. Nearly identical to Saturday, just with a little more sunshine in the afternoon. There's the pick day of the week, Monday, before increasing cloudiness takes us through really the rest of the upcoming work and school week. And we have just one small opportunity for snow showers that comes around on Wednesday, and even then, those chances are not looking all that great.
Well, thank you for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. You can get up-to-the-minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Have a great day.